Hey, what's happening everyone? It's Abdallah here with a Nintendo Direct predictions video for the upcoming Nintendo Direct that just got announced. Literally one day from now. It's happening. Make sure that you're here. It's going to be so good. If you haven't already checked out my main channel page, we've got a link and you can absolutely come over here and set a reminder on when we're going to be live. It's going to be exactly at 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to start a little earlier just so that we can talk with you guys and talk about predictions. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much for all of you guys that have recently subscribed and joined the channel. Thank you for being here and thank you for supporting our endeavor towards 1 million subscribers. You guys are great. All right, so anyway, you can see over here that the Nintendo Direct is on board. We got people in the chat room right now just kind of talking about things, and overall, that's what we're going to be doing today on this video is we're going to be talking about all of our predictions. And what I'm going to be doing is doing the entire first half of all the realistic things that we can expect throughout the entire Nintendo Direct, and then the second half is going to be all the wild and crazy things that could potentially happen. So that being said, keep all of these predictions, keep with a grain of salt, right? Not everything is going to happen. You're not going to get your favorite game that's going to come out unless it's like one of the ones that is coming out actually there. If it's a wild, crazy prediction and you don't get it, don't be mad. Right? It's just how things are. You want to keep your expectations super low. Nintendo knows what they're doing. They have a budget for all the time and game development. Yeah, we want this game, this game, and this game, and this game, but we may never see that. So just overall, when you go into this Nintendo Direct, keep your expectations very low because you don't want to be upset at yourself. You don't want to be upset at Nintendo. You don't want to do that. So anyway, just throwing that out there. All right, so Nintendo Direct aside, let's talk about a couple things right off the bat. As you know, February is pretty much all dedicated to Pokemon Legends Arceus. This game came out. Tons of people are buying it. Tons of people are playing it. It is absolutely one of the best games in the entire franchise. Now, that being said, are we going to get a little bit of highlight in this Nintendo Direct about Pokemon? It's definitely possible. And current track record shows that, Pokemon has been announced in Nintendo Directs, even though they've done spin-offs where they were Pokemon Directs, second-hand, like their own thing. That being said, are we going to see any DLC for the game or a DLC announcement teaser? Yeah, it's definitely possible. I would definitely say that there is going to be DLC coming for this game, but I don't think that releasing it now would be a good idea. There's still people playing through, still people collecting all the Pokemon and just enjoying the game. I'm over like 100 hours into the game, and if they announce DLC right now, it would just not be good. So honestly, this is going to be a time where they're going to see a dip in sales. And once they see a dip in sales, they'll then go ahead and release the DLC in order to get more sales. So expect that possibly in fall or winter. That's kind of my prediction for that. That being said, a Pokemon Direct is definitely something that could happen. Pokemon Day is coming out on February 27th, and Pokemon Day is typically a day where tons of announcements for Pokemon come out. Brand new Pokemon games, brand new Pokemon movies, Pokemon events, really big things for Pokemon Day. So who knows, we might get an announcement along that lines. All right, next up, I'm going to say triangle strategy. We're going to get a little bit more information regarding triangle strategy in the game, simply because this game has been a focus. It's been a focus for a little bit. Those of you guys that like RPGs, those of you guys that like, Square Enix gameplay, I love the graphics. I think the game is really fun. I love that the devs reached out to the fans to get feedback. I think it's going to be really, really fun. This game is announced for March 4th, so are we going to get a little, 10, 20 seconds about, hey, this game's coming out, you can look forward to it? Yeah, we definitely will. So anyway, cool looking game. I love the aesthetics, and I guess I'm ready to sink in another 100 hours into an RPG, right? All right, next up. Kirby. All right, Kirby and the Forgotten Land is going to be a big title for all of you guys that are not Pokemon fans, right? Pokemon has already been dominating the sales charts, but we have the Kirby game, which is going to be great. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Now, this one is going to come on board on March 25th, as you can see that over there. The game looks really solid. I think that with this, we're going to get two things. We're going to get a demo of this game that you could potentially download right now and play along with. And then what you'll also be able to do is potentially get some Kirby 30th anniversary announcements, maybe another spin-off game, maybe another collection game of all the original Kirbys, something along those lines. It's a pretty big anniversary and you don't necessarily want to miss it. So I'm sure the entire team that backs all the Kirby content is really gearing and trying to make something really awesome out of this. So I'm excited for Kirby. All right, next up, realistically, Advance Wars. Now, there is no release date for this game. I'm thinking that we're going to get a release date for it. A lot of people like like this franchise. I think that if you enjoyed Fire Emblem games, then this is right up your alley. And if you played the original games, then you're going to absolutely love the remaster over here. So anyway, so spring 2022, that's exactly when we're going to see it. And we might get a maybe a playable demo or possibly just an actual release date for that. So anyway. All right, next up. Chronologically, I think Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, this is going to be so fun. I cannot wait for this game. All of the Star Wars movies into one cartridge, and you can play through it all just like you enjoy playing Lego games. I'm really excited for this one. I'm going to play it on my channel. It'll be so fun. That being said, yeah, there's some pre-orders available. There's a release date of April 5th, 2022. Maybe we're going to get a little bit of, I don't know, sneak peek, little trailer of it, just to remind us that this game actually exists and is coming out. All right, one of the games that I'm most looking forward to, yeah, it's an M-rated game, but I fell in love with these games when they got ported to Nintendo Switch. Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2, oh my gosh. I love these games. They're so good. I mean, yeah, we're going to bleep out all the swear words and everything like that and play it on the channel, but overall, really excited for this one. It says there's no upcoming release date, but maybe we're going to get something like that. So Bayonetta, are we going to get something in the fall? Maybe like early winter? Who knows? But all I know is that I'm very excited to see what happens with this one because it's been announced for years. So anyway, next up, Splatoon 3. All of you guys that are Splatoon fans out there, yeah, of course we're going to get more information on this game, right? It says that it's available 2022 for Splatoon 3. I'm thinking that this is going to be the summer release, the big summer release. It's got like a little, like a warm climate vibe going on with this game, and overall, I think it's going to be that. So we're going to potentially get a release date for it, and I don't think that we're going to get a demo, but yeah, hey, you know what? You never know about that stuff. So excited for that one. I can't wait to see what the lore is. I love the story mode of Splatoon. It's just overall really fun. All right, next up, we haven't heard too much of this outside of an initial trailer, but Ubisoft has been hard at work at it, as we know. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, available 2022. I also think that this is going to be a summer title. So yeah, I'm thinking summer 2022. I really love the first game. I thought it was so fun. They had some DLC that came along with it. Overall, really excited for that. All right, other than that, I think summer and fall titles, Fall Guys, I mean, people love this game still, but we haven't had any really good information on when it's going to be coming out to Nintendo Switch. So anyway, I'm thinking with this one, we're going to be seeing like a summer or fall kind of release for it. Anyway, one of the other games, like low-key, that I'm very excited for is Sonic Frontiers. It seems like everything's taking the Breath of the Wild approach to games, right? You had Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is pseudo-open world. You have this Kirby game that's pseudo-open world, and now we're into a Sonic game that's the exact same concept. So it already says a holiday 2022 on there, so we might get a little teaser as to what exactly is going on. Maybe like some character reveal, maybe some plot reveals, maybe a small trailer, or something along those lines. That's going to be for winter. So anyway, looking forward to it. Speaking of winter, oh man, woo. Yeah, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Ooh, man, we want that game so bad. Are we going to get a, Aonuma-san coming on screen and saying, hey, heads up, we're still working on this game. Look forward to it in early 2023. Like, push it back even further. Honestly, I wouldn't mind. With all the games that I just talked about that are going to be coming in 2022, if this game gets pushed out, you know what? I'm cool with that. You take your time, dude. Breath of the Wild 1 was so good, and it was phenomenal. So if you just kind of rushed it and didn't really polish it off, then man. Anyway, so are we gonna get a little teaser, maybe an apology, like, hey, I know you've been looking for it, but look forward to it another time? It's possible. Or this could be the big holiday release for Nintendo. But anyway, we'll see what happens with that. Oh man, I love that. Anyway, also, we're probably going to get a little bit more information on the upcoming months as to the Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, all that stuff with all of their games. Now, they've teased Majora's Mask, they just released Banjo-Kazooie, so I'm really hoping that they go through and detail, hey, heads up, for April, it's going to be this game. For March, it's going to be this game. And you can look forward to all the rest of these games, which is the games that, people my age grew up with. I grew up with Nintendo 64. Like, I love absolutely every single one of these games. So are we going to get a little teaser onto what's going to happen with that? Sure, we absolutely are. But Anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's kind of what I'm thinking for that. And then, of course, we're going to do the insert carousel here for all of the nindies, the indie games that are going to be happening. Like, okay, and here's a little showcase of other indie games. You know, this game, this game, this game, and it's just going to, like, scroll through a bunch of games that maybe you're going to play and maybe you're not, but they're not first-party titles, so people can easily just, you know, forget about them. Not to say that people don't, you know, spend any time with them. I love indie games. I'll play them all day if I wanted to. But yeah, that's going to be a nice carousel of just what you can kind of look forward to. Okay, so that's all I had for all of the realistic expectations. I think that every single thing that I put right over there is realistic, and it's definitely going to, you know, be a little bit more possible than the next couple things that I'm going to say. So anyway, take these next ones with a grain of salt. New Mario Kart game. Mario Kart 9, Mario Kart 11, whatever you want to call it, because what? We had Mario Kart Tour, which is considered Mario Kart 9. We had Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, which is considered Mario Kart 10. So however they want to brand it, they can easily do that. So Mario Kart 9 or 11, whatever you want to call it, are we going to get one this year? Man, that would be so cool. I would love that, a new Mario Kart game. Anyway, speaking of Mario, we haven't had a new Mario game in forever. Mario Odyssey has been, you know, done, right? There hasn't been too much DLC with that at all, which is unfortunate, right? Like, we kind of wanted like an expanded Cloud Kingdom, an expanded Dark Kingdom, but we didn't get that stuff. We didn't get any throwbacks to Super Mario Sunshine or Mario 60. Well, I mean, we did get a Mario 64 little skin on Mario. But anyway, we don't have a new Mario game. So imagine if they came out with a new Mario game. That would be amazing. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, and still on the Mario front, I think that maybe we can get some DLC for Mario Party Superstars. That game was completely bare. There was only, what, not even as many characters as the previous Mario Party. There wasn't as many boards. It was like 5 boards and you were kind of done. The only thing that was pretty revolutionary about that was the fact that you could play online with people. So yeah, there you go. It's bare basic. So are we going to get some DLC for that with some new boards, some new characters? I would certainly hope so. It would breathe some new life into that game, honestly. Okay, next up, there's been some speculation potentially about a new Fire Emblem game. Are they going to remake an older Fire Emblem game, like Fire Emblem Echoes, for example, onto the Nintendo Switch? Or are they going to come out with something brand new? I don't know, but I'm cool with any kind of remakes. I'm honestly cool with any kind of remakes of the unreleased Fire Emblem games that we never got, that were Japanese only. So yeah, let's see what happens with that. Other than that, Pikmin is a thing. Pikmin, we haven't seen a brand new Pikmin game in a long time. We got the port of Pikmin 3 for Nintendo Switch, but that was pretty much it. And we haven't seen anything else, so I'm very eager to see if we're going to get some Pikmin related. Other than that, some easy mode ports. Because, you know, obviously COVID is a thing. COVID hinders a lot of the development processes, and I think that an easy port would be 2 Zelda titles. We've got Wind Waker HD, that's a Nintendo Wii U port that can easily come on over, and we also have Twilight Princess HD. That would easily make another Nintendo Switch port. We got Skyward Sword, and I had so much fun with that. Honestly, that was one of my favorite Zelda games. I really enjoyed it. So, can a Zelda internal team at Nintendo have already been working on porting it over? I mean, the framework is there, you just gotta do the work. So, anyway, we could see something like that. Next up, Xenoblade. Right? A lot of people have enjoyed the Xenoblade games. There was Torna, there was the other ones, and there's still an outstanding Xenoblade title, Xenoblade X, that came on Nintendo Wii U. That, again, is something that can be ported over to the next system. So, really excited to see what's going on with that, if you guys are fans of JRPGs. Other than that, this is a wild one, but Miitopia came out, and that was like a 3DS game. So, why wouldn't we see a Tomodachi Life, right? It's kind of a weird title, Tomodachi Life. That was a cool one. I enjoyed that thoroughly. So maybe a Tomodachi Life. Metroid Prime 4 teaser, right? They've been working on that game. They had an entire team that worked on it, and then they scrapped that entire team and started over. So yeah, what else is going to happen with that? I have no idea. And then last but not least, Smash Bros. Oh my gosh. All right, so Smash Bros is done and over with, right? We had the last DLC fighter. Thank you, Sakurai. This, that, or the other. What if they're like, yo, we're not done? What if? Right? Everyone and their moms is going to be looking for a new Smash Bros character, and everyone else is going to be saying, dude, they're done with Smash Bros. But you think about how much money Smash Bros makes? Yeah, if Sakurai wants to retire, dude, I'm sure that his understudies, I'm sure that other people that work alongside with him, he's not a one-man army. I'm sure that they're going to get paid to make even more characters, because that Smash Bros. Is a game that brings together so many franchises and like just builds bonds with video game development companies. So anyway, we might see something like that. It's wild, it's out there, but hey, you know what? Don't discount it. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys predict in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you guys all have to say. And like I said earlier, if you didn't already, head on over to the main channel page. Scroll down a little bit. You guys can click right over here on upcoming live streams, or click on the link in the description right over here so that you guys can set your reminder for what time that is, so you can block out some time. You can hang out in the pre-Nintendo Direct party. We can talk about our predictions and everything like that. And then we're going to watch it together, hang out afterwards, talk about our reactions, and then just overall have a great day, because that's kind of what I want for Nintendo Direct. Definitely. I want you guys to join me. So anyway, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, set your alarms. There's a button right here that says set reminder. Do that and join me. It's going to be super fun. But that's it for me. We'll see you tomorrow for the Nintendo Direct. Take care.